Guys, Anthem, welcome back to Geoguessr. Let us continue on. This time, for sure, the seed will be down in the description. I've made sure to copy it down. This time it will be there. But we're going to start, and let us see where we are. So, my immediate kind of, let's look at these trees. My immediate thoughts are we're definitely not in, like, North America. I think we're in South America just based on... like the trees, but also looking at this truck. It's driving on the left-hand side of the road, which actually would not make it South America. Definitely not North America. Is this Australia? Just based on the way this truck's on the left-hand side of the road, it's making me think that we are definitely, like, we're not in North America. We're definitely not in South America. We're not in Europe. I mean, we could, maybe be in, say, but it's not like Britain. This isn't Britain. Like, most of the world does not drive... Oh, there was a sign back. There's a sign here as well. Welcome to Hunter Region. Well, that doesn't actually help me at all. Is that what the other sign back there said? I know there was one that I drove by. But it is in English. Which to me basically confirms, that's an interesting sign, that we're in Australia. That's what everything around here is telling me. But where's, like, the foresty part? Like, it's not here. This is definitely desert. I think it's, like, here-ish. This little green patch, it has to be somewhere there, right? Like, where else could it be? Okay, well, the kangaroo waterhole sign definitely confirms my thoughts here. That this is definitely Australia. So, I don't think I'm... no burning off. What's that even mean? I mean, it's saying don't light things on fire, but what the hell does burning off mean? So, I mean, we're definitely in this area of Australia. I mean, it doesn't really matter where, I guess. We're going to be doing pretty okay score-wise. Like, we're not going to be, like, way off. I feel like no matter what, we're going to get around 4,000 points minimum. But I would like to see some sort of sign. Like, hey, you're in, I think it's just saying more kangaroo watering holes, doesn't it? Like, it's not actually anything helpful. Melon Creek. Like, I'm really not... Oh, can I actually make this bigger? I can make it bigger. Can I make it even bigger? Thank you. This is actually way more helpful. Okay. Mullock Creek. I see Green Acres. That doesn't really seem like a Melong to me. Okay, well, is there any mountains? Not that I can see. So probably not over here near where this says Mount... whatever national park. Marble Gully. Do you see anything that is creek-like? Could we maybe be in Tasmania? If we're in Tasmania, I mean, we could also be... Oh, no, it's kangaroo, so we're definitely not in New Zealand. It could maybe be down here, but I really think we're in New South Wales. Or I think this is Victoria, yeah. I think we're in, like, some sort of national park. I can't see this creek. We only have, like, 10 seconds, though. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter where I guess. Like, I'm not going to see anything in the next second. 4,016. So, basically exactly what I said. We're going to get 4,000 minimum. So I don't really think that was, like, too bad of a guess. So let us continue on to the next round. Okay, so we're definitely somewhere cold. I mean, this really could be, like, anywhere. So that's not really telling me much. Guess we got some houses back here. 2012. I mean, I'm getting more of a, maybe I'm just biased because I live in Canada, but I'm getting a bit of a Canadian vibe here. But it could also be, like, northern US, like Maine or something like that. Speed limit of 35 absolutely tells me that this is definitely the United States, but, where? We could be, I think we're somewhere in this area, which I know is a really, really big range. Well, let's see if we can maybe find, like, a sign, like, hey, you're an hour away from, what kind of name is 204th Street East? Like, in New York, I can understand having, like, a 1st Street, 2nd Street, but when you're in the middle of goddamn nowhere, why do you need a street that's 284th? It seems a little bit, silly to me. Okay, well, that's confirming what country we're in. But, I feel like this is somewhat New Englishy. Vermont, maybe. Mama Goose. Greenhouse orders only March. So it is March. Hanging baskets, Mama Goose. Now, where the hell is Mama Goose? Where's 253? Does anyone know this area code and will like to tell me retroactively where it actually is? Is Mama Goose the actual name of, like, the town, or... The problem with the United States is, for me at least, it's, like, too big, if you know what I mean. I mean, it's the same thing, I guess you can say with, like, Canada and stuff like that. But this could be anywhere. Well, okay, it definitely can't be, you know, like, Georgia, but... Texaco. We're not in Texas. I can... a guarantee we are not in Texas. This is telling me we might be a little bit further south than I originally anticipated. Believe on the Lord Jesus Christ and thou shalt be saved. Maybe we're in like Virginia or something like that. Maybe this is a little bit biased, but clothing donations, well, that doesn't help me at all. Texaco. Like, we're not in Texas. There's no way we're in Texas. Bud Light, well, that doesn't tell me anything either. Cabouson Grocery. Heineken, anything? Newcastle, Brown Ale, not Brown Ale, I was gonna be like, we're not in Alabama, but it just says Ale. High Life, something about kegs. This is just like a bar in the middle of nowhere. Does anybody have a sign that just says, hey, welcome to, like, Virginia? Well, actually, okay, well, if it's March, then I feel like up here, like, where at least I live, like, when it's March, there can still be snow on the ground. Like, what are you wearing in there? It's gonna be a little bit of a weird question to ask, but, like, are you in, like, a t-shirt? Okay, he's wearing, like, a long sleeve shirt, so he's not still wearing a jacket. So I do think we are further south than I originally thought. I do feel like Virginia is kind of like an okay guess, but really, I can't tell. Anybody have a sign? Speed limit of 45. Apparently, we can drive a little bit faster here. It was in Washington. Fantastic. Really? Is it? I guess that kind of makes sense. Yeah, it can be warm over there in Washington in March, but god damn it. Okay, well, once again, we could be back in the United States. I'm not even too sure. What's this sign say? I mean, why is it blurred out? Come on. Well, that doesn't help me at all. That does not help me at all. Well, we know it's not exactly the United States. Cobcaho. Where could that possibly be? That one's kind of close. I really do not... I don't see it. Well, let's just put it like somewhere in this region. And let us just kind of... Can I go to Cockbo? If I can go to like Cockbo, I could maybe be Oh, is it down this dirt road? Where did that... Wait, this sign says Cockbo is... maybe... Where the hell is it this way? Down this dirt path that goes nowhere? I feel like that can't be accurate. It's got to be somewhere else. Well, no, let's just keep going. Did I just turn around? I did. No, let's keep going this way. See if maybe we can find a sign that is a little bit more helpful. That's not more helpful, but there's a town that way, so I guess we're going to go that way. No. What do these signs say? Because there's nothing that... Like, it's saying go that way, but there's nothing over there. It's just nothing. But a dirt path. What's this sign say? I mean, I can't read them, so I don't even know why you go back to check, but... And I'm guessing I can't, like... We have to be... I want to say, like, somewhere over... like, up here-ish? We're definitely not... I don't, like, we're not down in, like, this area, near the Caucasus. I don't feel like that's right. But these have to be such small towns that you get to them by tiny roads that go... Like, we can't even go that way. The town is so insignificant that you can't go over there. There's a bus stop? What? Who's taking the bus in the middle of nowhere? Can I go down this road? No? Okay, well, if there's a bus stop and it's kind of in the middle of nowhere, then I'm going to say it's got to be like somewhere at least that's slightly more populated. Most of the Russian population is around Moscow. I feel like we're further north than we are south. So I feel like we have like a kind of an okay guess, but really I do not know because most of these signs... I mean, we're kind of entering a town. It's got bus stops, so I mean there's got to be something happening around here, right? It can't just be like 3 houses and that's it. Well, apparently I'm leaving somewhere. Where am I leaving? Well, I have no time left. You know what? That was a pretty good guess. Based on the fact that you know what? We're gonna give it 1 star because I honestly had no goddamn idea where we are. But I feel like we did okay. We did okay there. Play next round. And where are we? Well, we're in Japan. You know, that makes this a lot simpler. We're going near Tokyo. But okay, well clearly you can look around and we see we're not in Tokyo. I actually feel like this might be like further north. Near Fukushima. Because these are like greenhouses. Apparently there's a school around here because there was a school crossing sign. But we're kind of in... I don't know. Well, I don't know exactly where we are. Obviously. It'd make the game a little bit easier if I just knew exactly where we were. Is that a church? Or is it just like a power line? If it's a church, that actually can maybe tell me something. I think it is a church. Yeah, no, that's definitely a church. If it's a church, I think we're down south. And that's only... My reasoning for this is because it's Shogun Total War 2, the Christian population is in the south. And is that a completely wrong reason to pick down there? Absolutely. It's probably a terrible idea. But, I guess maybe over in this area? Where else could it possibly be? Like we're not in Tokyo. Tokyo has... I got some mounds over here. We got whatever the hell this thing is. I mean, it looks like it's a farm. It's a farming area. Well, that's mountain. Well, there are mountains around here. Actually, I should go back. I should go back. Look for a road number. Go back to like the start, because there was a that's 30 miles or 30 kilometers an hour, which actually is just really, really slow. Okay, also the music's getting a little bit creepy, isn't it? So we got slow. I mean, some of the signs are in English. Like that slow sign was in partial English. Now apparently I just oh look, a highway. Yep, I can't see. What does the sign say? Okay, I still can't read that sign. Can I not go back? I mean, airport. So Highway 104, 35, and 2. Look at that, there's Highway 35. So now I just gotta look for West Busan, or any of these, really. But where? It's gotta be around here. But I do not... Saga... Nah, that's close, but it's not exactly what I'm looking for. I do think we're in the right area of Japan, I just can't see these cities. So we're on this road. That was Korean? I thought it was Japanese. I don't know, I guess there were some, you know, the circles. I mean, the Korean does have a lot of circles, but I thought there was more than that. I gotta get better at reading in different languages, but, yeah, you know what? Fair enough, fair enough. 44-41. You know, that's pretty good. If I did guess Tokyo, it would have been a lot more off, but... So let's play into the last round, which is in God knows where. I'm getting maybe like an African vibe off of this. But it could also... Oh my god, I can't read anything. Also, this is 2017, so apparently this was taken this year somehow. So my gut feeling is just like South Africa. It could also be Australia, obviously, but I want to find maybe a sign that gives me a little bit more information, because those signs tell me... Oh god, I don't know where the hell I am. Those signs tell me nothing. Also, I think I just turned around, but that's fine. If I can just find a sign that I could read... Definitely not reading that sign anytime soon. I mean, we could theoretically be in, like, Arizona. I do know that the U.S. generally has worse cameras than everywhere else, especially when you're in, like, the least populated areas, but... really am not seeing anything at all. Anything around here whatsoever. Nah, it's just empty land. And I don't want to be wrong, or like so off that it's like embarrassing. Because once again, it could be Australia. And in fact, I'm kind of getting more of an Australian vibe than I was before. So it's like somewhere over here in the middle of nowhere, but... If I can just read a 80... You're going to go 80 on this tiny dirt road? I feel like that's a little bit... Might be a little bit much, I'm not too sure. Are you a sign, or are you just a blur? Because I honestly cannot... I mean, there's a sign right there. But you literally can't read anything. I think this is church. But I cannot tell. Looking down this road, I guess. It's slightly more... I want to go down that road. Game. So if you would let me continue down this road, I would be very, very thankful. Thank you. Mostly just because this road is paved, maybe it will take me somewhere. Anywhere would be better than where I currently am. There's no houses. It looks like it's just like a savanna. Like, it just, there is just nothing. Anywhere. What do you say? Golfers? Next 7... If we can get over to the golf course, maybe that will tell us something. I think it said golfers. It might have said gophers. Honestly, it could have said like 1,000 different things and I would not know. I hate that. It does that sometimes. Please, game, do not do that. Just let me find something to look at. Anything? Give me some clue as to where I am. Where's that 700 meters? It seems like this is a lot further than 700 meters. Because I cannot find anything. There is nothing nowhere. Well, I'm going to take my guess. I mean, maybe not that far, maybe like around here, but you know what? I can't be too mad. We were in Australia, but thanks everybody for watching. My name's been Anthem. If you've enjoyed, remember to thumbs up. If you're not enjoying, please thumbs down. Once again, the seeds will be in the comments. It'll be in the description. If you enjoyed, I already went through that again, didn't I? Subscribe. Goodbye.